So these girls are eating their hay too. I was trying to get everything ready so I could bring in a new bale for them, but I have enough left after I fed them for tomorrow to feed them for tomorrow. So I'll have to do it tomorrow. They're not nearly as crazy as the ones outside. They're still out eating and it's dark. Pretty cute. I gotta say thank you for watching, and I gotta say thank you to Lano Equipment from Twin Cities for bringing down a grapple bucket for me. I used it for the first time. I've had it for over a year, and I used it for the first time cleaning up a pile of old hay and manure that Sam had pitched out when he put these fronts on. And they made quick work of it. It was a big pile, and it took about 3 bites, and everything was done. It took me a lot longer to put the bucket on the front of the tractor and take it off than it did to do the whole project. Mr. Raj thinks this is awfully cute. Yeah, yeah, you got that big piece of hay stuck in your mouth. Yes, you are. You are quite the young man, aren't you? You would love to be outside playing on the stumps like the other little goats. So, Jitterbug's having a good time. These girls are having a really good time. I still got enough hay. I'll give you guys another piece of hay. Mr. Minty's stealing from others, as he would do. These kids are eating hay. Miss Betty and Blondie and Lola all have gotten their grain and their hay. I just need to give them water. Where's your baby? You know, he's sleeping under the feeder like normal. Yesterday was probably a good day. He wasn't hiding. Oh, Betty. You and Rhoda seem to be really related. And I don't doubt that you are. Somewhere down the line, you probably share a common ancestor with Mr. Norman. Mr. Norman is a nice registered La Mancha. He's just got a tiny, tiny bit of I can't think of the name right now, of white goat. And I was torn at the time between getting La Manchas and getting this white breed. Why can't I think of it right now? But whenever I want to think of it, I can't think of it. Anyway, they're big and cute. And I had one before, and they're big, cute, friendly little goats. Actually, they're big goats. They're probably some of the largest goats I've ever seen, and they're huge producers. Huge milk producers. Yeah, they produce as much as Alpines like Molly. And La Manche and Nubians like Miss Gracie. And Pearl. Yeah, Pearl is part of that too. So, anyway, I was cleaning up before I came out here. Putting some stuff away. I grabbed a couple of big bucketfuls of loose hay from my broken bale pile and dropped in for the girls outside, and they were still eating, and it's dark out. But also, the babies were playing on the stumps and everything. It was incredibly cute. If you could see what Rita was doing when I was in here earlier, Mr. Raj jumps on top of Rhoda and straddles, you know, like he's riding, all 4 feet off the ground on her back. And stayed there for a few seconds. Mr. Raj, you are incredibly cute. Yes, you are. Hi, Miss Rhoda. Miss Rhoda's a sweet, sweet girl. Come here, sweetie. Oh, you are just the sweetest girl. Oh, terrible stuff. So I'm sure these girls want their grain and their water bucket topped off. When I was out here earlier, these guys had pooped in their water. And that's kind of normal for little goats. They like to, they don't really care where they drop stuff. And since they make nice little round balls when they poop, there was like a whole bunch of, you see. You think you're pretty smart, don't you, Mr. Raj? So when the goats poop in the water, it's like a lot of people call it goatberry tea, or at least I call it goatberry tea. Yeah, but they don't want to drink it then, and I have to dump it out. Give them fresh. So these guys don't go through a lot of water. These guys do because they're producing milk. So does Miss Rhoda and her group. And so does Miss Lola, because she's making milk for Lloyd. And her two little friends in here are busy eating and drinking a lot. I need to get these guys a bigger bucket. They'll probably like that. You are so cute. What are you doing, Jenna? Hi, Molly. I know you're a cute girl, too. Molly is one of the original goats that we got when I bought goats. She was Polly's daughter, and she was barely a year old. I didn't even know if she was going to have babies. At that point, she went a couple of years without having anything, and all of a sudden, she's stuck, and she's turned out to be a good mom. If a bit bossy. They've moved their cube back in the corner, which is probably okay. Just so the moms don't use it to escape. So, all the fun stuff. Miss Rhoda's watching. Everybody's having a good time. So, I'm going to try to add a video at the end here of everybody playing outside. Hopefully it'll work. They are so dairy. And again, I want to thank you for watching. Special thanks for Lano Equipment for helping me get the grapple bucket. They actually drove it down here from the Twin Cities, and that was highly appreciated at the time. Not only did they give me the best price, but even with the delivery, it was still much easier for me to get. And I didn't have to drive to Minneapolis to get it. Or I shouldn't say Minneapolis, to the Twin Cities to get it. Rhoda, or Jitterbug, that's not nice. Can't you be nice to your sister? Susie's such a sweet girl. Why do you have to be so mean? So, anyway, you guys have a great evening, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. I was cleaning up a couple of busted bales and dropping them over here. And here I saw little babies playing, and I had to stop and take a video. Oh, Miss Peanut. Miss Peanut and Miss Louise were playing like crazy. Mr. Smudge was trying to keep up with them. It was just incredible. And Mr. Carmelo was here. But he's busy trying to get his mom to stand still so he can eat. Yeah. So, another one of my favorite times. These guys are out eating. Gaia, Coco, Juan, Miss Nikki. Her registered name is Minnesota Nicely, so she's Nikki. There's Miss Peanut back there running, and then that was Mr. Smudge running up to her. And there they are, Peanut, Louise, and Smudge. Yeah, and there's Smudge's mom. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you guys are so cute. These are the guys that are in the barn. I don't usually take pictures of them to get into videos, but they're having a good time. Oh, Smudge's mom is busy watching me. Don't take pictures of my baby. Mr. Smudge has cute little ears. The two little girls that got floppy ears. I don't know if that came through, but it almost like the aliens are here. Hi, Miss Peanut. What are you doing, little girl? What are you doing? I got a haul of hay for the girls in the goat barn. These guys have got a whole bunch of hay here to eat, and they'll actually stay out here as long as they can. They're kind of pains in the butt that way, because I'll want to get them in and locked up so that they don't have any problems with predators. And they are more concerned about filling their tummies than any kind of predator. Whereas I'm concerned about them getting eaten by something. There's Miss Gigi and her little girl Gidget. And Mercy is right behind them. That's little Sunny. And her sister Sally's right back there with her head down. She's kind of hard to see. Behind them, that little brown girl, that's Miss Flirt. Flirt and Peanut's mom is right there, that white girl. It's just backed up. And Louise is right behind her. Mr. Smudge is right by his mom. Peanut laid down for about 30 seconds. It's a lot of rest for a little goat. She's ready to go again. Oh. I got to get that old fencing out of there. I had a bale fall off my track when I was unloading a semi, and it went right through the fence and broke that. So I got to get it out of there. It's bent and it's broken in places. So just as well to get rid of it. So thought you guys would like to see this. They're awfully cute little goats. I think they're all cute. Even the big goats are cute little goats.